have a new parade route this year due to the construction that's going on in the city of East Chicago. We will start our parade on Michigan Avenue, going south on Euclid Avenue, east 142nd, ending on Parrish Avenue, which our parade and festival will begin immediately after the parade.
Okay, you're starting again where now so people understand this?
Michigan Avenue. We start our lineup at 3400 block of Michigan Avenue, turning south onto Euclid Avenue.
Okay.
Taking the long stretch down Euclid across Columbus Drive to 142nd.
Wait, is there working on Columbus or something?
Yes, we have construction going.
Where in Columbus are they working, Damien?
Well,
All of Columbus Drive, actually, they're doing a traffic signalization program that we have. We've got some concrete and construction going on over there on by what is right by McDonald's there,
Right,
all the way
Columbus
to
Drive all the way.
Pine Avenue.
Okay, all right. I hadn't been down there for at least a few weeks, so they must have started. Yeah, I was there a few weeks ago. So can't use Columbus, right?
Right.
So you're gonna go across Columbus.
Across Columbus
to
Euclid Ave. We'll stay on Euclid Avenue, turning at 142nd,
and then
turning east to Parrish Avenue.
and then
Parrish
coming back up
Avenue
there,
leads you right into Washington Park.
right into Washington Park.
Right.
Now this is to celebrate what? June is
National Black Music Month.
National Black Music Month.
Yes.
And so you guys had some sort of Black Hall of Fame at the EC Library. What's that all
We
about?
had that at the East Chicago Library on June 5th, and we honored several women that were chocolate divas in Northwest Indiana.
What's that mean?
Well, women that had made it in the music industry. Some had passed away, which was Atilia Champion. We have Darlene King, which is from East Chicago.
Darlene King, how was she?
She's from diva from East Chicago that has made it. She's direct in the Chicago Salem Baptist Church. She's a director there, and it was like 6 people that we honored in that Hall of Fame.
So if you had to look at this, it was just the divas, or were there some guys in there
This
too?
year it was divas.
It was the divas.
Yes.
So who's the most famous out of coming out of EC in terms of black musicians or directors or whatever?
Stevie Wonder is one of the big national artists that came out of East Chicago.
Who?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder came out of East Chicago? Did he
Yes.
really?
Yeah, actually,
His family is
family's
actually from East Chicago. His
Steve-
family is from East Chicago. Also, one thing that
Stevie Wonder's family
his
is
I had
family
no
from
idea.
Calumet.
Did
Yes,
you guys
they
know
are.
that?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
I didn't
Yes,
know
they
that.
are.
Wow.
No.
The Morrises, if you know the Morris family in East Chicago, that is his family.
That's his family.
Yes, it
All right.
is.
Well, you know what? You learn something new every
Yes,
day.
we do. Yes.
There's a lot of talent that comes out of East Chicago, and there's a lot of music going on. So, you guys have this parade, and that celebrates
National Black Music.
National Black Music Month. So, are there going to be people playing? In
Yes. We also have the renowned South Shore Drill Team from Chicago, Illinois, one of the largest drill teams around that will actually open up our parade. This is the 3rd year that they are participating with us. We had a 2010 Midwest Sensation competition at the Gary Genesis Center where we had 20 contestants that participated in that competition. And the performing will be the first, second, and third prize winners, which is Altavice Ferguson from Gary, Indiana, Ashley Marlene from Dyer, Indiana, and Andre Turner, that's from Maryville, Indiana. We'll also have dance groups. Crucial Creation is one of the dance groups from Gary, Indiana that has made it to BET twice, which they competed against national dance groups all over. They were
What's the name of theirs again?
Crucial Creation.
Crucial Creation out of Gary?
Yes, they are.
And they made it to BET?
In the national dance competition.
Really?
Yes.
pretty awesome.
We have teenagers, Jamil and Jacinia Tribble. They're just getting out there. We've had them 2 years, which they're teenagers, sister and brother out of Gary, Portage, Indiana, that will be performing. We have
Who is Patrina Wheatley.
Patrina Wheatley, she's from Gary, Indiana. She's one of our singers that will be participating. Tavares Allen, he participated in the competition. He will be our host, bringing us full of jokes and hosting the show.
Is he funny?
He's very funny.
Where's
Very
he
funny.
from?
He's from Gary, Indiana. Ted T.J. Johnson, he's actually going to be in the Portage Idol competition that's going on the 19th of June.
The what?
Portage Idol.
Portage Idol,
Yeah, separately,
okay.
yes. He's participating in that, and he will also close us out with his band called Savvy.
Savvy. So,
Yes.
so the parade is at noon. It goes through the harbor,
Yes,
and then it ends at Washington Park.
right.
And then, is there a band shell there, or is there some sort of stage that you put up? I know
There's
it's
a stage.
There's a stage you put the stage up, because I'm not thinking of any band shell there.
No.
So you put up a stage, and people can come out. So what time would the festival goes from 2 to 10?
And we will have arts and crafts vendors, food vendors, everything fun.
What
for
kind
the
of food
kids.
vendors?
All ethnic food. We have barbecue, chicken, Harold's chicken. We have elephant ears.
So it's gonna.
and
I mean,
taco.
it's
an ethnic.
it's National Black Music Month. So you're gonna have a lot of
music.
a lot of music and a
Lots
lot
of
of traditional black food.
Right.
Like what?
We'll have the turkey fried drumsticks.
Turkey fried drumsticks.
Turkey drumsticks.
Turkey
we have
drumsticks.
pork chops, ribs, all kinds of food, any kind of food that you want. Tacos. We have pizza. We have it's an ethnic fest where we open up to
So
everyone.
it's not just
African American food, but to everyone that would like. Even if there's people that still want to be a vendor, we are still accepting.
your
vendors.
favorite African American food.
Greens.
Greens.
and
How do you make them?
barbecue.
How do you make
Yes.
greens?
I use ham hock and soft pork, which you boil in water for about 2 hours. Then you add if you're eating collard greens, you clean your greens in water and you pour them in that pot once your meat is done, and cook them for about an hour, hour and a half.
On slow cook,
Slow cook.
slow and low.
Yeah.
So a couple hours, you put the ham hocks in there. With what else?
Salt pork. I use salt pork and ham hock.
Salt, pork, and ham hocks.
Yes. Let
And
that
then you
boil
put the
to-
greens in there, and you leave all that juice in there,
Yes.
that like pork juice.
Right.
And then you put the greens in there, and then you continue to simmer it, covered or uncovered?
Covered.
Covered, to
Yes.
keep it all in there. So it's
Yes.
basically steaming.
Yes. It's great. I have to bring you some.
We do a show called Food for Thought,
Okay.
and Rich Diambala and Chris Probst do it, and a lot of times they'll take a theme or whatever. Since it is a National Black Music Month, perhaps they should do some typical African American dishes.
Yes.
We've done a lot of Mexican dishes, a lot of
Right.
Italian dishes. But I would never know. I mean, if you're sitting down to a plate of collard greens, would you know how to make that, Damien Rico? Until this moment?
Probably.
You would?
Yeah.
How's that?
I stayed at Holiday Inn last night. No, actually, no. I would
we
go,
don't need TJ, just put Damien out there.
I would go to Stacy's house and beg her to show me.
Yes, it's very easy to cook. It's very easy to cook.
Stacy, where you from?
I'm from East Chicago also.
Which high school?
Washington.
Washington High
EC
School,
Dub.
what year?
Yes, 82.
1982, Washington High School. That would have been 4 years before the switch to Central.
Exactly.
How do you feel about that?
Well, really, I wasn't for the switch with the combination of the two schools, but I think the two schools being separated was excellent. But them being together, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You know, it's odd because most of the time you talk to Roosevelt people and they're like, yeah, I guess it's all right. But if you talk to Washington people, who are the people that were forced to move,
Yes.
they're usually not as receptive to the idea.
Well, since I didn't have to move, I came out before that transition, then it's okay. It's okay. Well, you have to be okay because it's been
I mean,
done.
it's not like they're going to knock down all that housing they put down on the Washington site and rebuild it or anything.
Right.
So that's how it is going forward.